पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवास आदि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Thank you so much for joining this beautiful program. Mantra Oasis is the ocean of mantra, bliss. Man, what is the meaning of man? Mind. Tra means to deliver the mind. By repeatedly chanting the mantras, any mantras, there are millions of mantras in the Vedas. Rig Veda alone has 1 crore suktas, slokas, text. And so many Vedic text has millions and trillions of slokas in Sanskrit that has deeper, different meaning that helps uplifting our mind. And after the mind is uplifted from this material conception that we are this physical body, it helps us to give up this conception, material conception that I am body, I am American, I am Indian, I am male, I am female, I am all these external designations. So we are going to hear about Diwali, what Diwali is and how it is celebrated, and what beautiful pastime happened during this time. I will try to explain a little bit about Govardhan pastime that Krishna performed during this time. We all know that Diwali is celebrated when Lord Ramachandra, if you see the history, Lord Ramachandra was exiled for 14 years. And few days ago, on the day of Vijaya Dasami, Lord Ramachandra has killed the Ravana. And after killing the Ravana, rescuing the Sita, and he is returning back home after living certain amount of years in the forest and coming back to Ayodhya. And the residents of Ayodhya, in a great jubilation, in great bliss, they are welcoming their supreme Lord, their sweet Lord, with a lot of colors, flowers and lights. And this is how we celebrate Diwali. It has so many other connections, but I would like to talk about Govardhan Leela that Lord Sri Krishna performed during this time. Govardhan. Have you heard about Govardhan Hill, Govardhan Parvat in India, Vrindavan? Every year thousands of pilgrims come and do parikrama. Some people go around the hill, Dandavat parikrama. They pay their obeisances on the floor, and then they take another step, another Dandavat, and they complete the whole hill. It might take them months and months. Some people go with barefoot, no shoes, no sandal, nothing. They just go walk. It takes maybe about 5 hours. I have done without shoes for a couple of times. And some people, especially in the Kartik month, is coming soon, is Aswin Kartik. People go thousands of devotees from all over the world come together and go different places where Lord Sri Krishna performed his pastime. So the word Govardhan, it has the two basic words, Go and Bardhan. Go has multiple meaning, and Bardhan means to keep, to maintain, to raise somebody. Bardhan. The very first meaning of Go means cow. Govardhan hill is filled with so many beautiful green grass, lot of herbs, and that definitely nourishes cows. And cows give so much milk, and that boost the economy of Nanda Maharaj in Vrindavan. So another meaning of Go is senses. Govardhan hill is giving shelter to all the Brajavasis and increasing the pleasure of Vrindavan Vasi's senses. All the Krishna plays, dances with gopis in Vrindavan in the night time. All the gopis are happy. Nanda Maharaj and other king, they get valuable jewel and gems from the hill, that also increases their bliss. And all the gopis come and play and collect all grass and everything. Everyone is happy by coming to the Govardhan hill. So it is increasing the pleasure of the senses of Brajavasis. So in that sense, Go means senses. We also have like Godas and Goswami. Another word from Go. Those who are under the control of senses, they are Godas. And those who conquer over the urges of the senses, and they are called Goswamis. They got victory over the urges of the senses. So Go means senses, and it increases the pleasure of senses of Brajavasis. And another meaning of Go in Sanskrit dictionary is that Go means rasa, prema, love. It increases Krishna's rasa. When Govardhan pastime was performed, when all the people, including all the cows, Gopas, Gopis, Maharaj Nandas, Yasoda, and everyone came, Krishna enjoys all the rasa together at once. Like when he was with Nanda Maharaj, what rasa was enjoyed by Krishna? Huh? When Krishna was with his parents, what rasa was there? For Nanda Maharaj, Krishna is a baby child, so there has a Vatsalya rasa. When Krishna was with his friend, there was a Sakya rasa. When Krishna was with his girlfriend, Gopis, there was Madhurya rasa. So all kind of people, all kind of devotees were coming together in Govardhan hill, and Krishna was enjoying all the rasas from different devotees at once. So it was increasing the pleasure of Krishna by seeing everyone together. So this is Govardhan. And one time, as we all know, that Krishna was observing the worship of Lord Indra in Vrindavan Dham. Krishna started thinking, why should we worship Indra? Why not we worship directly Govardhan hill? Govardhan hill provides us food, shelter, water, wood, and it nourishes our cows. It balances our ecosystem, environment. Everything is done by Govardhan hill. Why not we stop the worship of Indra and redirect the worship to Govardhan hill? Then Nanda Maharaj thought and said that this is our tradition, that we are grateful for Lord Indra, who is the deity, controlling deity of rain, and this regular rain and seasonal rain, because of what? We depend on our agriculture. In those days there was no system of irrigation in that, and everybody would depend on rainwater. Even today, if you go to India and the territory around, most of the farmers depend on rainwater for their cultivation of the land. But because of Krishna's logical presentation that Indra is the deity of the rain, that is his duty, he has to do it. But why not we show our respect and gratitude to Govardhan Hill, who provides everything to us? And everybody agreed with Krishna's plan. He was very darling, very dear, beautiful boy. Nobody would say no to Krishna when he proposed something. And Krishna, as a supreme Lord, would act everything perfectly. And he was presenting the things for real logic. And as the worship of Indra was stopped, Indra knew, the king of heaven understood that his worship was stopped. That made him really mad. The King Indra got so mad, and he decided to take revenge to these Brajavasis, because of whom his worship was stopped. And King Indra was really mad, and he made a plan to take a nice, very good revenge to the residents of Vrindavan. And he realized and he knew that it was Krishna who actually instructed them to stop the worship. Then King Indra, he is a devotee of Lord, but because of living in heavenly planet and being the king of all the opulences there, sometimes people become little puffed up and overdriven by material opulences in heaven, and they forget who they are and who Krishna is. Then he decided that I would call my assistants. Indra has so much people to assist him in his management in heaven, and he called Samvartaka, his friend, his servant, who is in the form of, what is Samvartaka? In the form of cloud. In the form of cloud. A very, very strong, heavy cloud that could pour the heavy rain. Like, have you heard about cloud burst? When cloud burst, the big incessant flow of water comes in particular area, and it causes a big devastation. Not too long ago, we have a same incident in Uttarakhand in India. There was a cloud burst, and within no time, the whole village was swiped away, and maybe hundreds of people died in front of our eyes. So that is Samvartaka. And Samvartaka said, it is my great honor to serve you, my dear Lord. You just tell me and give me instruction. I can go to Vrindavan and cause the heavy rainfall and destroy all these illiterate cow herd people and this Nanda Maharaj, Krishna, everything. I'll break their egos. I'll smash their ego in no time. And Indra says, I would also follow you. You go and cause the heavy rain, and I will come in my chariot, and I also bring all the hurricane, the strong wind, and destroy everything. And as Indra's obedient servant, Samvartaka, started pouring down in Vrindavan, and all the Brajavasis, they could not understand what is going on. All of a sudden, it's not a season, it's not a time, it's no forecast, nothing. And Indra blamed Krishna with like this Bachalam Balisam Stabdam. He said, like, he accused Krishna is a Bachalam. He's a very talkative boy. He talks so much. He does not understand who I am. He doesn't know what is my position as a king of heaven. And Balisam is like a child. Stabdam means one who is very arrogant. He thinks himself as God, but he forgets the position of me. Agyam Pandita Maninam, and he's an ignorant fool, he doesn't know anything. Pandita Maninam, and he thinks himself as a learned Pandita. But in fact, he is not. So, Krishnam Martyam Upasritya Gopame Chakrur Apriyam. By listening this human like Krishna, this Gopa, they have performed unfavorably for us. It is intolerable. I cannot take it easily. I have to do something for these people. So the Samvartaka cloud was doing his job in order to bring a big devastation in Vrindavan. Then all the cowherd boys, girls, gopis, Maharaj, Nanda, all Krishna's family, all the cows, everyone were confused then what to do. They were like completely bewildered and they had no where to go. They had no shelter to go. Everything was like under the water. They all ran to Krishna. And Krishna understood that this is the act of Indra because he got upset by stopping his worship. And there are so many inner meaning why these Brajavasis, they were shaking in cold because of the heavy rain for several days. And they ran to Krishna and then asked for shelter. Our Acharyas has explained that when these devotees of Vrindavan, they come to Krishna and ask for shelter, they were not asking for protection from the rain. They were even not caring about rain, but they were asking, or they were thinking in their mind. It's very philosophical and very deep meaning here. They were thinking in their mind that because we were not serving Krishna very well, and because of our offend, or because of our not being very careful, all these calamities are happening, and as a result, Krishna might leave Vrindavan. That was the greatest fear in the mind of Vrindavan, Brajavasis, that they wanted to see Krishna in front of their eyes at all time. And they were not asking for protection from the rain. They were ready to die for Krishna for millions lifetimes. But they all would care that somehow Krishna will not go away from Vrindavan and then we will be bereft of Krishna Prema. They have that unflinching love for Krishna in their heart in Vrindavan. And like it is said, the Vedas said that if we ask something from God and God is not obliged to give anything back to us, if we demand anything from God, God will never give anything. Because the Vedas says that he is a Surat, he is Abhigya Surat, he is completely free for person, he does not have any bondage or anything obligation to fulfill in this world. But when devotees completely surrender unto him and give up their personal interest and completely think about his pleasure, then only Krishna comes forward and take action. There is another beautiful story of Gajendra. There's a big elephant. There was a fight between Gajendra and crocodile long ago in Satyayuga. And the fight was taking place in the water, and naturally even though Gajaraj, Hathi, the elephant was very, very powerful, but it was not in his own place. It was in the water. And water is not a natural place for an elephant. But for a crocodile, it was his natural habitat. So wherever we are in our natural position, we become strong. If you go to India, there are street dogs sometimes. When one dog goes to another block, he puts his tail underneath his leg and then just walk like as if other dogs come and attack him, and they really do. But when that dog goes to his own block or street, then he starts barking, who are here? So Gajaraj was like fighting and fighting and fighting with his strength for so long, actually thousands of years, according to earthly calculation. And finally, Gajaraj, he was a great devotee in his past life, and he remembered all the prayers that he learned from the Vedas, and he started offering the prayers. And he said, at the end of the prayers, he told Krishna that, my dear Lord, I am in the body of elephant. This is tamoguni body. Anyway, I do not care about my body. I don't mind if I die, but now I completely surrender unto you. If you so desire to protect me, you can. Otherwise, I have no desire to be alive here. I surrender to you. Then Krishna immediately ordered his Sudarshan Chakra and then rescued him from that fight and killed the crocodile. Same thing happened with Draupadi ji too. When Draupadi was embarrassed in the Sabha, in the assembly hall, and when this was Dushasan and other party were trying to pull out her sari, she tried to protect herself. She called help from her husbands, from her senior family members. Nobody came forward. And then at the end, Draupadi gave up her prestige, gave up her sai, gave up her everything, and I don't care, Govinda, it is up to you. If you want to save my izzat, you can, otherwise I do not care. She raised both her hand, and Krishna immediately supplied unlimited supplies of sari. So we cannot demand Krishna that give me this, give me that, or we cannot ask help. He has to be pleased to give us. Otherwise it would be against the words of the Vedas. Even though God is merciful, God always help take care of all the living being, but in reality that we have to be qualified to be favored by the Lord. And when everybody gathered together, and that Krishna says, let me do something, like I will shoot one arrow and hit many targets, many goals. He realized that Indra is now being very puffed up. It is not befitting for a king of heaven to be puffed up and proud of his position. And Indra is administrative head of Krishna, of this universe, material world. Then at the same time, I am also known to be the protector of my devotees. I have declared in the scriptures that Name Bhakta Pranasyati Dasoham iti mam matva Chemaswa Madhusudana, that my devotees are always protected by me. And Krishna thought, let me teach a lesson to Indra and at the same time protect my devotees and increase the glories of Govardhan for thousands of years to come. This incident occurred about 5,000 years ago, but every great Vaishnava saint or every acharyas, every like saintly people, they have always glorified, they have always composed so much poetry on Govardhan pastime. This is how Govardhan is being glorified. And Krishna ordered everybody, okay, now you have come to me for shelter, and I do not know what to do, but call everyone, I will lift this Govardhan hill up, and then everybody come underneath, like umbrella. And Krishna was little 7 years old boy. Do we have anyone 7 years here? Who is 7 years? Then I was once 7 years long ago. No. And then with his little pinky finger, Krishna lifted Govardhan hill, and he invited everyone to come underneath. But then the parents, they were very, very fearful that, oh my God, what happened? Krishna might be tired, or if something happened, we will all be smashed under the hill. This Govardhan hill will kill everybody. It may not be a good idea. The parents, they always think the welfare of the child. They do not know that Krishna was God himself. He was all-powerful personality. But then Krishna says to them, if you see that a 7-year-old child can lift the Govardhan hill with his little pinky finger, why don't you have some faith that I can hold it for a while until this rain stops? And when that happened, Krishna was confident, because he knew that it was not a heavy thing for him, it was not a big task for him. It was like a easy peasy, like squeezing a lemon. It is up. Like. And everybody came in, and Krishna fulfilled the desires of all the devotees, that they would not see Krishna 24 hours when they were in a normal life. Sometimes Krishna would go to the forest and tend cows with his friends. Sometimes he would be busy in his home. And then some other people would have a great desire to see him and they would not get it. So this way, everybody were hankering to see Krishna at all time. And then by this time, he had opportunity for 7 days, 7 nights to see everyone without any blinking of their eyes, constantly. And during this time, it is mentioned in the scripture, Sukadeva Goswami says that they were not eating at all. No drinking, no eating, no cooking going on, no kitchen. Everything was closed, and no one was feeling hungry or anything. So our Acharyas again explain why nobody were feeling hungry. They completely observe in the association of Krishna. The feeling of hunger, the feeling of thirst, the feeling of all kind of these material things are because we are too much attached to the physical body. We completely designate ourselves that I am this body, and as a result, I feel thirsty, I feel hungry, I feel all kind of urges come. So the saintly people, yogis, they go to Himalayas and they meditate and they go to samadhi, and they sometimes they do not eat for many days. They can fast from all kind of things. And because when we are connected to the soul and connected ourselves to the God, then we slowly forget about our gross identity that I am this body, and we be free from thirst, hunger, anger, all kind of lust, greed and everything. So 7 days going on, Indra is pushing his servant Sambartaka to make a heavier rain, and there was a big storm going on, and he saw that all the Brajavasis are sound and safe under the Govardhan hill. And you can imagine, if there is a heavy rain, there should be big landslide on the mountain. But nothing happened, no landfall, no landslide. The Govardhan hill is still the same. And slowly King Indra realized that I really offended Krishna. Actually, he is Supreme Lord. He come to his sense and he understand and he realized that he made an offense and he stopped that. After 7 days was passed, the rain was stopped. Krishna told his people, now return back to your home, go to your normal life, everything is calmed down, you are all safe now. And when they come back, Krishna, by his mystic potency, Yogamaya Sakti, he made it everything unchanged at all. There was no sign of rain, there was no sign of any damage, there was no sign of any flood, there was no sign of at all, nothing. Everything was normal. And King Indra was very much humbled down by this incident. And Krishna was very happy with Indra, even though Indra wanted to kill all the Brajavasis, but Krishna still saw that because of Indra's that revengeful mood, I was able to see all my devotees together. So because of Indra's devastation, he was bringing all the devotees together, and then Krishna was really enjoying that time. So, and then why there was a question, why there was no any damage in the mountain, why there was no any flood or landslide or anything in that mountain? What was the reason? Because it was touched by the finger of Lord. When God is connected to something, no matter what calamities come externally, it cannot harm anybody, anything. So, in the same way, devotees always remain touched with Krishna in their life. And no matter what kind of problem goes around, they are always safe and sound and bliss and ananda. So what is the best way to be in touch with Krishna in our life? We do not have Krishna physically now, but how do we connect ourselves to the Lord? What is the best way? Can somebody guess? Holy name. Yes. Chanting holy name of God. We were doing earlier, Artula Govinda Prabhu was chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. But many people, they even do not chant the holy name. Those who do, they only do superficially on the lips, like a parrot. Gopi, Krishna kaho. When cat comes, like that, it comes to its natural sound. But when that sound, vibration, chanting of the holy name of God touches our soul deeper inside, when we chant in meditation with feeling for the Lord, when tears rolls down from our eyes, Nayanam galada sruddharaya, badanam gadagaruddaya gira, pulakair nisitam bapu kada, tabanam grahane bhavisyati. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, when my eyes is filled with tears when I take the name of God, when my voice choke while taking the name of the Lord, when my mind is purified by the chanting of the name of the Lord, maybe then I can take the name of God in future, sometime in future. Right now, my mind is so dirty, my mind is absorbed with so much material thinkings, material desires, and material akanksas. So I have no desire, I have no taste for the holy name of God. I am too much absorbed in material happiness, and I am always worried. Chinta, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, anyone who are not Krishna conscious, they are 24 hours worried about something. We have worried about our job. We have worried about our promotion. We are worried about our losing job, not getting job, maintaining family, working so hard for them. And then we are worried about our whatnot. There are millions of topics that we are worried every day. But anyone who chant the holy name and their soul is touched by the name of the God, and they sincerely pray to the Lord every day, they are the lotus flower that grows in the muddy area, in the dirty areas. All problem all around them, but they are completely entranced in bliss. They do not care about anything. And this is what Krishna tried to teach, that for devotees, he can go to any extreme to protect them. And Sukadev Goswami explained, when all the Brajavasis were returning home from Govardhan, under the Govardhan hill, their love for Krishna was increased like the river are flowing in a rapid speed to see the ocean. Can you imagine Ganga? Ganga goes to see Ganga Sagar. I am from Nepal, so we have so many rivers coming from Himalayas, and the geography is very steep, and that the current of the river is so heavy. They run and they rush down, go to the Ganga. And once the river goes to see the ocean, and they peacefully rest. So that was how all the love of the Brajavasis was increasing within their heart for Krishna. So we must have same feeling, same love for Krishna in our life. Whatever we do, we must have that feeling. If we are not emotionally attached to Krishna and we act like anything, it does not work. Our real success is to control the mind and to dedicate this mind in the service of, in the lotus feet of the Lord. One time, I will tell you one story. Devotees should have two things. One is in Krishna, in God consciousness, we should be blissful and we should be fearful at the same time. Fearful of, like a mom, when she sees her kids growing up, she is very, very happy, she is blissful. But at the same time, she is very afraid, that she is always in fear that something may not happen to the child. So we should have the same feeling, that we are very, very happy because we have Krishna in our life, and we are at the same time we are fearful of not losing Krishna from our life. We should have that fear. Then the devotion flourishes, and it like a beautiful flowers. There was one saintly person from what was the city in India, in Pakistan border? There's a controversial land. Kashmir, thank you. One Kashmir saint, he came to see his spiritual master, Guru. And he came to the ashram of his Guru, and his Guru was meditating in trance. And the disciple, another disciple, he stopped the saint. Hey, stop, my Guru is in meditation. You can wait here, and then he will open his eyes, he come out from his samadhi, then you can talk to him. But then disciple, the saint who was a disciple of the Guru, he is told, can you go and let my Guru say, Guru, that meditate properly? Because I can see he in his meditation, he is visualizing the horse and jalebi in his meditation. Externally, the Guru was in samadhi, but internally what was going on in his mind? He was seeing horse and the riding horse and jalebi. And the disciple who was going to take that message to Guru, he thought he's a crazy guy. Somebody came to the door and he says, Guru Maharaj, you are thinking about horse and jalebi. So this is the message, and then Guru was shocked. How did he know what I was thinking? And he was actually thinking the same. And the Guru came out to see the disciple, and he paid obeisances. He fell on the lotus feet of his disciple, and he accepted him as his Guru. And the disciple, the saint who came from Kashmir, told his Guru, I came to show you something, Guru Maharaj. Please look through me. And Guru was seeing the body of the saint, of his own disciple, and he could not see the body anymore. He saw mind. And he went even closer, and he saw the intelligence. Meow. And then he even went down closer, deeper, and he passed through the intelligence, mind, ego, and he saw the soul of his disciple in the form of like a thread, silver thread. And he saw that soul was shaking. Kampan. What? And then the disciple said, I can see that you are shaking. Your soul is shaking. And disciple said, yes, Guru Maharaj, I have love of God, and as a result of the love of God, I am shaking, and I have a great fear in my mind that I may be losing this love of God at some point. God may not be pleased with me all the time, and I have a great fear of losing that. So we must have these two things in devotion. Bliss is naturally by default it comes when we practice Krishna consciousness. But then we should not take it as granted. We should have some fear that I will not lose it. We should have some fear that I will not have association of devotees like Atula Govinda Das. He has been preaching Krishna consciousness. He and me actually together we joined this Tucson temple. When I came in 2013, and he was there since when, Prabhu? 12? 13. Same time. We were like residents in the same temple. Many years.
I have a Google image that popped up 10 years ago, and you were talking just like this.
Yes. So this is what Govardhan Leela is, that Krishna is increasing the pleasure of his devotees and then also teaching the lesson to Indra Dev. And Krishna at some point he thought, if this Indra was planning to kill all of us, why not I just kill to him? Why not I just take a revenge back to him? For me it is like a little instruction to my energies. I can just, by my thinking in my mind, I can kill him. But then Krishna thought immediately after, no, it is not me who does that. If I do the same that Indra does, then what is the difference between me and Indra? I am God, I should be very merciful. I need to destroy his false ego and then purify his consciousness and make him the king of right consciousness again and let him do his job. That is what I do. And Krishna exactly did that same thing. So please join our festival. When is festival? October 19. And may you all have the same love for God in your heart. And the manifestation of your love should be seen in practical activity, not like in mind only. Love means a verb. It should be doing something. Like for example, if we love somebody, if we fall in love with some beautiful girl or boy, nobody has to teach you what to do. We know what to do, we know what to buy, we know what gift we get. So same way, Krishna does not care our external position, external beauty, external dressing, nothing external, but he sees your heart inside. What do you have inside? Are you duplicitous or sincere? That is what Krishna sees. And that is what we are teaching people. Please take up this Krishna consciousness and then learn the scriptures, associate with the devotees, develop love for God, and live a blissful life. No matter what happens outside, you remain always happy. With In Hindi, there is a saying, कोई धन से दुखी, कोई तन से दुखी, कोई मन से दुखी, थोड़ा थोड़ा सब दुखी, सुखी तो श्याम का दास. Can you translate that into English? Anyone? Yeah.
Somebody.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Some
Yeah.
are sad because of they have less wealth.
Uh-huh.
Some are sad because they have no, they have less, like they're not healthy. Some are sad because they are not wealthy, and the only person healthy is who's associated with the God or with Krishna.
Yeah. Thank you. So I would like to wrap up and close my little talk here. If anyone has any questions, we have a 2-minute question. Any question you have, we'll discuss. No news is good news, right? In Sanskrit it is called Mauna Sarva Lakshanam. If you are silent, either you understood everything or you understood nothing. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you very much.
Let's give a round of applause for Kirtan. I wanted to mention too, at Diwali, we're also going to be celebrating Govardhan Puja, the Kirtan you were talking about, and we're going to have a hill of sweets. So if you want to bring some sattvic sweets to contribute to that hill, we're going to be creating that as an offering. So now we're gonna have a arti ceremony and kirtan, and then we're going to be fasting for 7 days. No, we're going to have prashadam now.
No comida.
Hare Krishna.
Okay, sir.
Bhima Prabhu, lead Kirtan. Lead.
Prabhuji,
आप lead करो.
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna बोलो ना. Sorry, आओ बेटा. बोलो.
Full.